Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot for a general weekly reading from September 1st to September 8th for all zodiac signs. And thank you so much for being here. Take a good deep breath as we come into this space and we connect to each other. Thank you, Spirit, as you're always looking out from our eyes and guiding us and co-creating this dream manifested as we continue to walk in beauty. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope your week has gone well, and the coming week that's coming up here. So these cards have been cut and pre-shuffled with your energies. Let's see. We're just gonna come in and see what the messages we have to start out with. The call messages. The messages are going to oversee the entire reading. What do we have here, Spirit, to start out this reading? It'll be the messages starting the beginning of the week. We start out with King of Wands, leadership. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the possible energies and areas we should be focusing on, unexpected energies, messages and advice, and then possible outcome. Okay, so this card right here is the possible energies beginning of the week. And again, these are the overseer cards, and then we'll draw the tarot to clarify. Okay, what other messages we have here, Spirit? Eight of Cups. Retreat. We have the unexpected energies coming through. What messages do we have here, Spirit, for this week? This coming week of September 1st through the 8th. We have the Universe, which is the World card in a regular tarot deck. Messages and advice from Spirit. What do we have for this spot here as the Overseer messages for this week? And we're just coming out of the energies of the blue moon, the full blue moon in Pisces. So a lot of, and during the Mercury retrograde as well. So there's a lot of emotions, a lot of heightened emotions again that's happening. But there's a smoothness going on too. It's really potent. Let's just say it's a really potent energies, and that you're probably still feeling. What are the messages we have here, Spirit, for this reading? For this coming week. We have determination, just the Prince of Swords, and that would be the Page of Swords, so there's a message coming there, for sure. Of course, that's in the position of the messages and advice from Spirit, too. So it's a message from a message of a message. Let's go here. Okay, what is this possible outcome? Overseer card here, Spirit, what are we looking at? Introspection, the Prince of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. So you have two messages coming in here. Okay. So as we see here, we have the possible energies beginning the week here is the King of Wands, which is leadership, it's entrepreneurial energy, lots of ideas. It's that masculine energy. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, it's the energy of the card. And again, entrepreneurial energy, really go-getter, successful energy, serendipity, action-oriented, lots of ideas. Okay, so that, again, is the energies beginning of the week. The area we should be focusing on here is retreat, which is the Eight of Cups. And there might be some kind of escapism, disappointment, and, again, the energy is beginning this week, so tomorrow into the next few days. And the area we should be focusing on. So, with the Cups energies, again, that's the emotional energies, relationships, feelings, the signs of Pisces and Cancer and Scorpio. And again, since we are coming out of that blue moon energy of Pisces, which is the next day or two, we'll be moving on from there, but the Mercury's still going to be in retrograde for this coming week too. So be mindful of that. Emotions definitely could be triggered. You might be more tired, and having not much good sleep could lead to being moody, so keeping your moods in check is so important. And there might be some kind of disappointment happen here as you're retreating. We're going to look a little further with the tarot to confirm what's going on here. Then we have the Universe card here, so that's the World card. It's a ending of a cycle and beginning of a new cycle, so completing something, going on with something, and determination. And you have that Page of Swords. And so that curious and energetic energy here, as you can see, he's taken that sword, and he's vulnerable. He's got his shirt off here, and this, but he's determined, and he's moving towards this end of the cycle. As you see, he's facing this way. So he's cutting through and determined to move through these energies. And then you have introspection here. This set right here is the messages and advice coming from Spirit, and this set right here will be the possible outcome. So we have introspection, which is the Page of Cups. And as you can see, he's sitting in meditation, and that's creative energy with the Page of Cups, the Prince of Cups, and sitting poised just so to gaining information coming from Spirit. So let's look a little further into this reading and see what's going on. Okay, Spirit, what is this King of Wands here that we're looking at for the possible energies beginning the week? What is this King of Wands, Spirit? And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So, the possible energies beginning of the week is as you're working and collaborating with others, and that's what the Three of Pentacles is, the Earth sign, which is Capricorn and Taurus and Virgo, which we're in Virgo right now, moving towards now the Virgo new moon. And so the collaboration and working with others is working in that entrepreneurial energy right here with the King of Wands. So you may find yourself, as you're working with others, everyone has something to contribute to the table when it comes with the Three of Pentacles here. So something definitely is going on with collaboration and working with others in that entrepreneurial energy and building that project. Could be a project, could be something that you're doing at work, could be at home, your community. Something like that is going to be the possible energies of beginning the week, okay? So we're going to look into, I'll just draw a clarifier card with what this Three of Pentacles is here. What is this Three of Pentacles, Spirit? Excuse me. Dropping these cards. Okay. What is this Three of Pentacles? For the possible energies beginning of the week. With the Mercury retrograde, communication can break down, so you have to be careful too, and to give yourself patience and be patient with others and be gentle on yourself, because the communication can break down. At this time, you might find, machines not working, or more car accidents, or things, people pulled over the side of the road more arguments, again, more and misunderstandings. That's why I always say put RE at the beginning of most words during a Mercury retrograde, and you'll understand more of the actions which are to be taken at this time. Now, you can't stop your life, but what is this Three of Pentacles, Spirit? But you can work around the energies that seem to be up against, right? When you find that, then you stop. You stop, and you take a different course of action. What is this Three of Pentacles, Spirit? Under the possible energies beginning the week. What is this? Okay. We have the Knight of Wands coming in, really fast moving energy here. So there's definitely adventurous energy, energetic, passionate energies. Again, it's charging fast, and I'm feeling with these two cards is that you might be wanting to move fast within this project with other people, or moving fast with another person or a group of people. Again, put the pieces where they go for you. But again, with this Mercury retrograde, you might also be up against the energies of this Eight of Cups, and so being in a retreat mode, and with that Eight of Cups. Or you feel like you might want to escape from it, be in an escapism type of mode when it comes to that. Okay. But yeah, it's like you're wanting to charge forward with it, but again, you might feel like you're up against because of the energies at play right now. Okay, so let's look a little further. We'll get this more clarified as we go along here. So the area we should be focusing on is this Eight of Cups right here, which is that retreat. And again, that's a Piscean energy. 8, 9, 10 of Cups are Piscean energies, and we're in that blue moon energy. Blue moon's not going to happen till like somewhere in the 30s, so it's not going to come for a long time here. So it's definitely a rare thing to happen, and especially during a Mercury retrograde, it's like even double. It makes the energies even more potent. So what's this area we should be focusing on here, Spirit, with this retreat? Yep. With the High Priestess now is showing up here. The High Priestess, so it's definitely something that's, you're going in, and that's up against with this retreat in the Cups card. The High Priestess is also a Piscean card too. A really potent card. And so going in, as you can see, her feet's on the moon. She's got the two pillars right there of the Solomon's temple, She's got the Torah in her hand. She's diving deep into the core of her being, of the deepest place of wisdom, and accessing the Akashic records and going in, and that's that retreating period. And this is the messages from advice. And the area that we should be focusing on is that as you're doing that, you're gaining access to the deepest part of you, and then you'll know what actions to take. With this Knight of Wands wanting to come really fast in to make some things really happen as you're going in, it's like oil and vinegar in a way. It's like it doesn't really mix. So these cards right here. This is the possible energies beginning of the week. These three cards. These two cards right here are the energies in which we should be focusing on. So this is what you should be focusing on for the coming week, is the retreat, taking time out, accessing the deepest part of yourself, and you are going to find that you're in more of an alignment with the actions of these right here. So it won't be so feeling like you're up against having to feeling like you have to take a fast action and you can't because of the energetics that aren't so readily available for you at this time for the coming week. Okay, so as we're doing that, again, you're going to go in and you're going to retreat and you're going to come out with an alignment with this high priestess showing up here. Okay, and these are the areas we should be focusing on. So that you won't feel so disappointed in what's going on here. You might want to feel like you're escaping because the energies, again, might not be so right for you to take the actions in which you want to do right now. So this third spot here is the unexpected energies coming through right here. So let's look into this. What is this universe card, Spirit, for the unexpected energies coming through? Yeah, you might feel like you want to walk away from something, again, but it's to make decisions at this time with this energies that we're dealing with right now is not the best thing to do. This is beautiful right here. So basically, what we're seeing here is unexpectedly, there's the end of the cycle and you're coming into the sunshiny mode, because again, if you look at this progression, this is the beginning of the week and you're working with others. It's a fast moving energy and you may want to, move it quickly at like there's a quick happening here with this Knight of Wands coming in. Like you want to take major action on something and to move forward. But again, with the Mercury retrograde energies, it's like you feel like that energy is not really available. But as you're going in, you're walking away from something here and you're retreating. You're going in and you're accessing the deepest part of yourself to gain the alignment. And that's what we should be focusing on, the High Priestess. And so now, this unexpected energy of the cycle ending. So by midweek, you'll find that Sun card is the happiest card of the deck. You'll be finding yourself more in a happy place. By literally what I'm hearing now is that because you're letting go, letting God, and you'll be happier and not feeling like you need to go take charge on something here. Okay, let's do a clarifier card for the Sun card. What's the Sun card, Spirit? Well, look at that. I mean, look at the energies of those two cards together. The Queen of Wands with the Sun card here. And the Queen of Wands, I mean, she's fiery, she's passionate, she's creative. So you'll feel like you have more of that creativity space freed up to actually take action in what you wanted to do at the beginning of the week here. Because you're up against some of the energies that it's going to be frustrating for you. Like we were saying at the very beginning, it could be frustrating. So that Queen of Wands, look at how the Sun and the Queen of Wands come right in with the sunflower there and the Sun there. Yeah, so that energy when you walk in the room, she's just, everybody knows she's queen of her queendom. She's got her stuff going on. Creative action energy. Say exuberant, she's vibrant, and you're going to feel that with that Sun energy, I'd say by midweek. Okay. Now, let's look into this position here, which is the messages and advice from Syria. We have determination now, so we have the Page of Swords, and that's a message coming in. What is this message here, Spirit? What is this message of determination that you have for us for this week? Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're definitely determined here. That's the message and advice from Spirit is basically saying that you have a being mothering, down to earth and practical. to be and determined to make this work, to make what's happening here at the beginning of the week. I can see it as you're going in, walking away from actually going up against to try to make it happen, because you're going in, aligning, and as you do, by midweek, you'll start seeing this by sometime in the middle of next week, the end of that cycle that you were doing here, going up against, and then you have the Sun card, and yeah, you have more of that creative energy freed up, and then you're now grounding it with the Queen of Pentacles here. Let's get a clarifier card for that Queen of Pentacles spirit. I'm going to say that that's that deck. Okay, we're going to use this deck here. What is this Queen of Pentacles? And you're determined now to make that happen. That's the message that's coming in from advice from Spirit. What is this Queen of Pentacles? What is this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit? The advice that you have for us here. What is this? You're determined to make this work. But you had to retreat. And you had to access and align with this, with the inner part of yourself, the larger part of yourself. So it's that whole let go, let God thing. What is this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit? For advice? And then we have the Sun card coming in again. So we have the Sun card showing up twice in this reading. It's here under unexpected energies, and the advice. So Spirit's saying, hey, guess what? I advise you that you are going to be a much happier place by the middle of next week and towards the end. Because you could see the Queen of Pentacles, she's like offering up that pentacle over here. So it's definitely going to work, and the energy is going to be more freed, more down to earth, more grounded, and you're going to be in a happier place when that happens. That's a beautiful message there, but the two Sun cards showing up, it's double potency of the energies, friend. So that is lovely. So we're going to move on here. We're going to move these cards over just a little bit. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for these messages. So for the outcome, possible outcome of this reading, we'll go here with this deck. What is this introspection card for the possible outcome? I could see it already, and this is what I'm seeing, because I mean, with that introspection here, with the retreat and the High Priestess, is that by doing that, you're going to feel like you're much more centered in your being. What is this message of the Prince of Cups here, Spirit, with this introspection? It's a serendipity. It's the whole when pigs fly thing. It's like the things you've always wanted to happen from the beginning of this week towards the end is going to be in a completely different place. What is this, Spirit, for the possible outcome energies? Oh, those flung right out. Okay, so we have 3. So this is a fast-moving energy. And again, this might not be all work. It might be in a relationship with your family or community, or even with you and another person. Because this sometimes means engagement, like that whole the Cupid arrows type of thing. Because it's next to this Page of Cup here. That it's definitely a message coming through that some of you might have like a surprise like engagement happening here with the King of Cups showing up here, right? And his mastery of his emotions and love and emotions and feelings. And this seems like to be old energy, but here being defeated, but it's the end of the cycle. 10 of Swords is the end of that whole energy of feeling like defeated. And I suppose that would be coming in at the beginning of this week, feeling again like you can't move forward with something. And you have to put the pieces where they go for you, okay? Because this is a general reading, and these are some big messages coming through. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do some clarifier cards. I don't want to block these messages. I'm going to put these right over here. Just overlap this, because there's a lot, because I want to clarify some of these. Okay, we'll do that real fast. Spirit, what is this 8 of Wands for the possible outcome? Okay, and we have 10 of Wands. So yep, we're going to complete that. 10 of Wands, completion, you're going to let go, to put that burden down. Put it down. What is this King of Cups here, Spirit? What is this King of Cups, Spirit? Okay, and we have the Fool card. So definite new beginning happening here. And again, put the pieces where they go for you. If the engagement or hooking up with somebody, it might be happening, a surprise, surprise engagement like that with somebody that's in your life, or a fast-moving energy and into the completion, putting down the burdens after you've gone in. That ties in with the retreat card in the High Priestess. I hope this is all making sense for you. If it does, give it a thumbs up. And I do appreciate you being in this reading. And so then we have the King of Cups here, which is, again, mastery, masculine energy, mastering, and can lead with an emotional equilibrium. And then you're going off into a whole new beginning with this Fool card right here. And I feel next to this Ten of Swords that's old energy. What is this Ten of Swords, Spirit? And again, this is a possible outcome. What is this Ten of Swords, Spirit? It's like you're not going back to that old energy. Now, with this Five of Pentacles, look at that. So yeah, feeling, defeated, isolated, left out in the cold, not good enough, insecure, worried over something. That's old energy coming to an end. Let us clarify that card. Five of Pentacles. What is this, Spirit? Because of that Fool card is standing right next to these guys, and that's what I'm sensing into. That's what's happening here. Definitely by the end of the week, you're going to feel in a completely different space, which is, again, you got two Sun cards coming out here, and you're going to be much happier. You're putting down all that worry. Yep, with the Strength card showing up here, and with the Eight of Pentacles, you're definitely going to be working on a completely new wavelength and a new way on the earth plane. It could be anything, in your finances, and it's definitely reflecting your finances. Something to do with work, perhaps, or your health even, because we get the Five of Pentacles there. And you have the strength to get through all of that. Again, we got some major potent energies happening here, folks. So this week, right now, tomorrow into next week, and next week in general. So let's do some oracle cards here. But overall, it looks really good. Like, you're definitely going to be in a much lighter place within. You're letting go of a lot of stuff, and you're aligning. And that's what it's all about. That's it. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in the present moment. And that's exactly what's going on. I mean, that is right here. That surrendering here. Look at that. That Ten of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. I mean, you have no choice but to do that when you get to that point. You have a whole new beginning, and you have the Sun card twice with the King of Cups. So it's definitely a new emotional beginning with the Strength card showing up here. So that's beautiful in itself. Spirit, do we have another card from this? Truth. See your light, know your power, and have the courage to walk your path. And that's it right there with that Strength card. Perfect. Well, the messages we have from the Oracle, Spirit. The Oracle fine-tunes messages for your emotions and feelings, so whenever the High Priestess shows up in a reading, it is a major happening within the self, and alignment. That's all about alignment. Let go, let God. That's surrender, right? You see your light. When you do that, that introspection card. Sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. So when you're offering yourself up, again, next to that surrender card, that's perfect, again, for this reading, is you're offering yourself up and letting go, and letting Spirit, letting God, letting the universe do its thing. It's not being so much in control. and, of the situation, really letting that go. Trying to make it happen so much. But just allow things to happen. Allow things to unfold naturally, and allow the energies to settle naturally without having to do anything too much about it. You have 2 cards showing up here. A personal issue reaches resolution. That's perfect next to that 10 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. And it's time to take action. And so there's that beautiful ram energy coming in this reading here. And sometimes the action is the non-action. The action is allowing Spirit to do what Spirit does best. What guardian wants to join this reading for this week, Spirit? And thank you again for these messages. Air Guardian, shift your perspective and your perception. So that's exactly it. When you're shifting your perception, you're not in control or trying to control the situation. It all comes down to letting go and letting God. What are the messages we have here, Spirit, as we finish up this reading? The mind can play tricks, and they can charge emotions, and those can be rational at times, but they're also your a point of attraction. So, as we talk a lot about on this channel, is that you are your own alchemist. And how do you do that? You gotta mind your thoughts, mind your business, mind your thoughts, and then feel good. It's about feeling good, the best that you can. Surrender and allow. What are the messages do we have here, Spirit, for this reading? Oh, that's a lot. We're going to put those back because we're just going to see what happens here. What are the messages do we have here, Spirit? Yeah, that's that going in. Oh, I was just thinking about that. Owl showed up with those cards that dropped down. It stuck in my mind that it was going to pop out again. Listen to the messages of the angels. So the owl, again, when owl shows up, and again with the High Priestess in this card, in this reading, this is important. This is so important because the High Priestess is where we should be focusing on. And knowing that you're going to be in a much happier place next week. And you're just letting go of that control of the situation, having to make it happen, okay? Taking charge of it all. So Owl, the High Priestess, that's such a beautiful message right now. I know it looks a little messy here, but it's just the way the energies are going. So, what animal spirit wants to come in besides the owl that's going to assist us for this week, Spirit? The owl's a silent flight. The owl knows, the wise owl knows that it knows that it knows. It's like owl people, well, people know that you know that you know. You know them. That you know things. That you know things and they know that. What animal spirit wants to come in besides the owl? Ooh, I think the turkey spirit came in for the monthly reading too. I can't remember. I do a lot of readings. So we got bat spirit. A rebirth is assured, and that's next to that Fool card. So that's perfect. That's exactly so true. Time to let go. Like we were saying with the groundhog spirit. I just saw a whole bunch of those yesterday on my drive into town. Time to let go and let God. Number 31. Rebirth is assured. Let go, let God. And turkey spirit. Give with, we like to say, appreciation and grace. Give thankfulness and appreciation, and you will do well. When you're not feeling good, just try to sit there and just really don't try to make yourself get out of that funk, because you really can't, because you already built up a momentum on that. But what you can do is when you have time to just breathe for a little bit you can get into an appreciation mode and you can ease up the energies, because when you get into appreciation, you get feeling better. Even if it's conditions that you're appreciative of, that's okay. Because what it does is it shifts your emotions, and your emotions is your attraction point. Remember, we live in a and creation has laws of magnetism. So whatever you're thinking and feeling, you're drawing that to you. So if you change your emotions, which you can through appreciation and meditation, then things start moving in a different direction for you. Okay. So, I believe that's all that we have for you today for this reading for the coming week of September 1st through September 8th. And I do appreciate you being here. If you liked it, if it resonated, the messages, and give a thumbs up, pass it on to others so they can benefit from these videos too. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. I really appreciate you as we continue to grow this. And yeah, until next time, many blessings on your journey, and thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.